Hello guys, I am Yudhishresh Bagalwadi, your science teacher, Sankalp Learning Solutions. In the last class, we learned regarding one of the biology concept which is called life process. So in the life process, we learned regarding all the processes which are taking place in our body, like digestion, respiration, circulation, then excretion, right? So these all processes, how they went through, which are the parts involved in it, and the mechanism of these processes, this all we learned in the last class. In today's chapter, we are going to learn how these processes are working together. Why we have to learn, ma'am? Yes, we have to learn because the processes what you say, for example, let me take an example of a digestion. If digestion will not occur, then the transportation of nutrients will not occur. Transportation of energy or the formation of energy will not occur. Okay. If respiration will not occur, then the heart will not get the oxygenated blood. So, like this, all together, everything is connected to one another inside our body, guys. Right? So, how these are connected to one another? For example, let us take one of the common process which we face every day, which is nothing but the growth. So you are not the same as 2 or 3 years ago how you were. So your height might increase, you got matured, your voice might change because your 10th standard is 15 to 16 age. So it is nothing but a puberty period, right? So here all will occur in a controlled manner. So when you see see my fingers, you can see my fingers, right? So these fingers are grown. Only five are grown. Why five? Extra would have gone on, no? Why it is from this palm only? It had come from any other part? How everything is carrying on in our body in a controlled manner. How all the processes are coordinating with one another. So that we are going to study in the concept, in the second concept of biology, that is control and coordination, right? So control and coordination means how the processes are controlled in our body, how they are coordinated with one another. We are not learning only in the human beings, we are also learning in the plants. You might ask me, ma'am, plants don't have any brain or any kinds of nerves. What kind of control or coordination can you see in the plants? Yes, we will see certain kind of coordination and control in the plants, which we are going to study in this class. Yes, let us begin with the second chapter of biology, control and coordination. I hope the screen is visible. Okay, guys. So here I'm going to concentrate on the important terms first. So in this concept, we are going to learn regarding the control and coordination. We are going to mainly learn regarding our nervous system. So what is this nervous system? Nervous system is nothing but study of nerves. Okay, study of nerves. How the nerves are working, what kind of function they will do. Before that, we are going to learn certain terms related to that. The first one is stimulus. Suppose, as I said, if I want to react to something, something should be there. For example, if you got a doubt, you will ask me. Then I will answer the question, right? So simply I will not answer, right? By seeing your face, I can't analyze this is your doubt, right? There should be some stimulus. If some snakes come nearby me, I will just get up from here because snake is a stimulus. If roof is not there over me, so if it rains, I will not sit here, I will go. Stimulus. Okay. So what is stimulus then? A stimulus is an agent, or we can say a factor, or a thing, or something, a process which is chemical, or which might be external or internal. It might be from external or from internal. For example, when you get the hiccups, right? Bikku anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? So when you get the hiccups, what you will do? The elders say to drink the water. Why? Because the oxygen level will be lowered in our body. That is why we will get the hiccups. So when you drink the water, that level is maintained through the dissolved oxygen present in that. Right? Then the hiccups will be reduced. So that hiccups is a stimulus, and the drinking water, what you do, you are responding to a stimulus. Okay. So here what happens, it is an internal environment. You will not get the hiccups from outside. It is from internal side. Hunger, is an internal environment, okay, internal stimulus. And angry, you will react to something, okay. So stimulus, angry is an internal environment, it is a expression. But hunger is a stimulus so that we will eat. Anger is not a stimulus, okay, fine. So here a stimulus might be an agent or a factor which might be external or internal, which brings about a reaction in the organism, which brings about any reaction. For example, hunger, you will go and eat the food. You are thirsty, it is a stimulus. You will go and have the drink or something else, cold drinks, then water, right? Then I said stimulus. For example, if I see the snakes, the fear, what we will get, the anxiety, and what we will get, it is also a reaction. So it is nothing but what we can say, the action which is allowing us to react. It is a stimulus. Stimulus is an action which for which we are reacting. Fine, it is a stimulus. Then what is a response? Response is the reaction what you are giving. Now I am teaching, so you are listening it. So this is a stimulus. I am making you to listen. That is a response. If I ask you a question, you will respond. Question is a stimulus. Response is your answer, right? So response is the reaction of an organism to the stimulus. Then what are receptors? So receptors are nothing but these are the cells, or they might be a tissues or the organs which are capable of receiving a particular stimuli. For example, if your mom is preparing some sweet gulab jamun, you can say, or you can say any gajar halwa, or you can say any palau, right? Or all-time favorite Maggie. So you will sense the smell, right? So the nose, it is an organ. So it acts as a receptor. Okay. Now, if you are listening any favorite film song when you are attending the class, so what you will do? Your ears will be there, your mind will be there, but simply you'll be sitting here physically, right? So that is stimulus ear. So inside our body or in our body, we have certain tissues, certain organs, certain cells which will respond or which are ready to receive the stimuli. For example, I said if I see the snake, how can I see the snake? Through my eyes. Eye is a receptor, right? So the organs or the tissues are nothing but these will receive the stimulus and try to react to it to start the response. If I see the snakes, it will go to my brain. Then I will just escape from that place. Okay, escapism is a response. Seeing that is a stimuli, what I can say. Snake is a stimulus. Okay, the signal is passed by seeing it. That is, eye is a receptor. Then we have types of receptors. The first one is gustator receptors. The second one is thermo. Third, olfacto. I'm sorry. Fourth, photoreceptors. Fifth, phonoreceptors. So what are these? The statoreceptors are nothing but they are located on mouth and tongue and detect the taste. The stato, okay, which are meant for the taste. Thermoreceptors, they are located on the skin and detect heat and cold. Thermo, related to temperature. Olfacto, related to smell. Okay. Photo, related to light. Okay. Phono, related to ear or detect the sound. So these all are the types of receptors. Here we can't say eye, ear, eye and all. We will give certain names like the stato, tongue will come. Thermo, skin. Olfacto, nose. Photoreceptors, eyes. Phono, ears. Like this. Okay. So these are the types of receptors. Then, as I said, so these all receptors, the stimulus will be given, and by seeing the stimulus, what happens? The receptors receive it, okay, and then the response occurs. So how the response occurs? When the receptors receive it, that received signal will go to the nervous system or will go to the brain. Okay, so regarding that nervous system, we are going to study. Just a minute. Okay. This nervous system, what I said, it comprises of nerves, brain, and a spinal cord. Our nervous system comprises of brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Okay. So these received stimulus will be circulated, or will be, what we can say, the response will be given by two methods. The first one is the nervous system, the second one is the hormonal system. Okay, so the control and coordination in our body is done by two things. The first one is nervous system, the second one is hormonal system. Nervous system, nothing but it includes the nerves, brain, spinal cord, etc. Hormonal system, it includes, we can say, the chemicals. For example, nervous system, in the ninth standard, we learned that the nerve cells are nothing but the neurons. Nervous system consisting of the neurons. How they pass the signals? By the electric impulses, they pass the signals. By the electric impulses. If someone slaps me or trying to come and beat me, I will escape. So within the fraction of second, what happens? The impulse will be sent to my brain, right? So like that, the neurons are involved in passing the signal through the electrical impulses. Okay, and certain response will be by the hormones, chemicals which are secreted in our body in response to the stimulus. Okay, in response to the stimulus. Happiness, when you are so much happy, like you will feel everything is good. Everybody who is around you, you will feel very happy to talk to them. You will be very happy to spend time with them. But when whenever you are sad, you won't be having mood to celebrate anything, to eat anything, anything. All right. So that is due to the hormones. So in every cell, for every cell, we have trillions of cells in our body, guys. So for every cell, nerve will not go. Nerves will not go and meet every cell. So till here, you will be having the nerves. Till here. But what about the each cell in this part? What about the each cell in this part? Each cell has to be coordinated. Each cell has to be controlled in our body. So how that control and coordination happen to every cell? It is by nothing but the hormones. So wherever the nervous system will not work out, their hormones will take their action. But the hormonal process is quite slow, but the nervous system process or control and coordination is quite fast. So in the next session, we are going to learn in detail regarding the nervous system as well as the hormonal system. Until then, have a nice day. Bye.